Hey, what's up? It's your boy Hot coming at you. Welcome to Throttle. All right, so I'm making this video to answer a bunch of questions that I got, like from Facebook and other social media platforms, including YouTube. All right, so let's just start off. I got a few comments, or one comment. I don't remember, but anyway, I got a comment that they said this bike is too small for me. Here's the thing. It fits perfect to me. It fits my needs. Any bike bigger than this is going to cost more. And I literally am about to break ground next month on making my house as well as the clubhouse for Throttle MC, the new bike club. You know what I'm saying? So, even though my dream bike is the R1, and if you trickle down from there, it'll be the R9, the R7, the R series, period. You know what I'm saying? But those bikes is high in price right now, and that will cut into my whole house and clubhouse budget. So if I was to buy that, bug just smacked me in my face. If I was to get any of those R series, then that delays the house, it delays the clubhouse, and those things are just a bit more important, especially since I have a wife, a daughter now. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I built an apartment in the house that's over here beside me, but we need to have our own jump off, you know what I'm saying? The other comment I got is that don't this bike rattles a lot. Apparently, some people on YouTube are saying it rattles a lot. So, you can adjust that. And also, my first bike was a Honda Shadow 1100, 1998, I believe, was the year of that bike. Rattle? Bro, that thing rattled like a freaking washing machine. So, I know what rattling is, and this doesn't rattle like that. Besides that bike, I rode a Harley Davidson Road Glide Special. That rattled, but not as much as the Honda did. I also rode a Honda, I always forget the name of this bike, Honda Rebel. I rode a little Honda Rebel, 250 or 300cc, something like that. That rattles, Now, all those bikes rattle, but not as much. But this rattles less than those. This rattles less than all those cruisers, okay? And the Harley barely rattled. I mean, it barely shaked. You know what I'm saying? But like, for instance, the Honda Shadow 1100, that thing rattles so much that if I do a long ride and I get up, I'll be itchy because the rattle makes you itch. If anyone have experienced that, you know what I'm talking about. You'd be like, oh, what the fuck? Nah, just don't rattle like that, you know what I'm saying? Before I even bought this, I looked at a lot of the other bikes that's out here that's in the price range that I want to spend. I have a comment that someone said, oh, I should look into Roshi? The Roshi sports bike. I can't remember the name of the name of the bike right now. But I did a whole video on it, and I'm just like, dude, I did a whole video on why I chose this over that bike. Reason why I didn't choose that one is because that name in this area, like Cebu, it's considered low value. Even though the Roshi sports bike is more expensive than this bike, all the other bikes that they have is Roshi in their little 125cc's, and they're very cheap. They're like, I think they're like 800, something like that. It's really affordable. I don't know. So when they see that name, they associate that with being broke. So even though I thought that bike was alright, but that name alone was already DQing it. On top of that, the Motor Star just looks sexy as fuck. I just love the design. It reminds me so much of like the R series. So this is why I chose this one. Now I put up a video of all the bikes that I have, and then I said that I had in America, which was a lot. And I said it's time for me to get a bike in the Philippines. And I was asking the opinion of my Facebook friends because my motorcycle crew that I was part of in America, they're about 4,000 deep. You know what I'm saying? They almost in every continent. I say continent. Is that right? Yeah. City? Almost every city? I don't know. Wow. My mind is fried. Driving in the sun and all this armor, I guess. But yeah, they everywhere in America, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I go to a lot of chapters and all that stuff. So, you know, I have a lot of them still as friends. You know, we still cool, even though I've been retired for 2 years. So, you know, I put up on there and said, hey, I'm trying to get different bikes, you know, a new bike for the Philippines. What do you think I should get? And, you know, this is what one of my biker friends put up that I should get. So, you know, for the guy that thought this looks too small on me, imagine me driving that, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, we don't do those games. Not to mention, if you want a girlfriend around here, there's a lot of single girls. A lot of them never had a boyfriend in their life. You know what that means. And, you know, I'll be happy to hook you up with them, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'll do what I can. Yeah, if you in the Philippines, you plan on moving here, or you just gonna be part-timer, I guess I call you, because you'll come here every 3 months or whatever. There's a few foreigners that do that. That's part of Throttle. They're here for a few months and they're back in America for a few months, or whatever country they're from. You know, I did a video about it, literally the video before this one, you know? So, you know, if you're going to be going back and forth like that, and you need a vehicle while you're here, and you want a sports bike, this is the bike I recommend. Now, I was thinking about doing a video about the cruiser versions that you know, that you can get if you're not into sports bikes. But there's a few guys that I follow that did really good videos about that. I'm gonna leave a link underneath, show you a little clip, and leave a link underneath of the guy's channel. He did a good video of very affordable cruisers you can get over here. So I don't feel a need to do a whole video, since he did such a great job. I don't think I could do any better, because I'm not into that cruiser life right now. You know, I always loved the sports bikes, even though I was part of my old crew back in America, and they want you to stay on Harleys and Indians and American-made bikes. I always had a sports bike, you know, chilling, you know. So now that I'm over here doing my own thing, I just want to stay on a sports bike. Now, after the house is built, the clubhouse is built, I'll put money aside and, you know, eventually get one of the I don't know, maybe a R9 or R1 or even an R7. I don't know yet. It depends on how fast the crew grows, because as of right now, a lot of them, you know, is nowhere near my level of you know, biking. So it don't make no sense for me to, you know, bust my ass to get a fast bike, and none of them can keep up. The purpose of Throttle MC is to keep all of us together and keep us safe, right, in a nice safe group. She does about 80. You know, so with me on it, with me and my wife, I don't know, because she doesn't like to go fast, so I can't test the speed of how fast she'll go with both of us over there. But you know, she keeps up with traffic. Is the point I'm trying to get to. So, you know, she's perfectly fine. When we start doing long rides to visit other cities, then we're gonna need bikes that are 400 cc's and over. But right now, nobody in the crew is ready for that. You know what I'm saying? So I can bust my ass and go and get one of them big bikes or whatever the case is. But then I'll be the only one. Like if they all do that too, you know, I'm responsible for them, because now they're trying to do that to follow me. And if they get in an accident, I'm gonna feel bad. Everything's on me. Everything's on my back. You know what I'm saying? I'm not with that. It's all about being safe and having fun, brotherhood, sisterhood, all that good stuff. So I'm not about to put no one in danger, you know, trying to, you know, keep up with the Joneses, as it's called, you know? So, all right. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about Throttle MC, where we at, location, how can you join? If you're already out here in the Philippines and you want to swing by and have a visit, yo, hit me up on Instagram. Let's have a conversation. So, with all that said, if you haven't by now, like the video, subscribe, hit that bell icon so you know the next time I upload a video, you don't miss it. And share. I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.